Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal with NVIDIA Daily Analysis. In this video, we will discuss NVIDIA stock price movement and will try to make future assessment. As you notice, SMCI went up about 13% today. So we'll discuss SMCI also in this video. Now, let's get started. You see NVIDIA stock chart for today on your screen. NVIDIA opened at 129.39. It made a high 129.80. It made a low 127.16 and it closed at 129.61. That is 3.52% up. As we expected yesterday, that Nvidia should continue to go up today as well because I saw the strong momentum yesterday after having a good CPI data, and also Mr. Powell's speech gave us some hint regarding the possible rate cut this year. As of this point, I do not see any major roadblock for Nvidia, so it should maintain its uptrend, but you might see some correction or drop every now and then on Nvidia, but there should not be any downtrend on Nvidia. Now, moving on, last 5 days, Nvidia up 8.32%, last 1 month, 41.87%, and last 6 months is already 168.07%, and now it continues to go up. Now, let's take a quick look on SMCI. You see SMCI stock chart for today on your screen. SMCI went up about 12.4% today, and this is the behavior of SMCI. As I mentioned to you last week and before as well, that when SMCI goes up, it goes up big. When it goes down, it goes down big. So when we are trading on SMCI, we need to have some patience, and also we need to buy or sell SMCI at the right levels to make good amount of money. And also last week I mentioned to you guys as well that around 770 is a good buy for SMCI. I already bought some shares for SMCI at 774 last week, as I told you, and today was a good day for me. Already made good amount of money, but I sold my SMCI about 850. So I got about 10% positive increase on SMCI before I sold it. I don't keep any stock for so long. When I get to reach my levels, I just buy and sell. At this point, I think I should have kept SMCI for more time, but that's fine. I can buy SMCI again in next few days. Now let's take a look forward PE for Nvidia and SMCI. I updated the forward PE ratio for Nvidia, SMCI, Palantir, and AMD in this file. You can notice that as of this point, Nvidia is 48 forward PE and SMCI 27.90. Looks to me that SMCI is still a cheaper stock compared with the other three stocks. So this also tells me that SMCI has more room to go further up than other three stocks. And also you notice that Nvidia forward P is at 48, and last 5 weeks, the highest forward P as of this point. And also looks to me that Palantir is slightly more expensive than it used to be 5 weeks ago. Nvidia and SMCI both looks to me a good stock at this point. Now let's take a look technical charts for Nvidia. You see 90-day hourly interval chart for Nvidia on your screen and also the MACD chart. So take a look MACD chart. As of this point, we see that the strong momentum was on Nvidia yesterday and it continued today as well. At this time, it looks to me flatter than yesterday. So the momentum we had yesterday was much higher than as of this point. There is a chance that a little correction on Nvidia But overall, I do not see a major drop on Nvidia. It's possible that Nvidia can go further up tomorrow as well. Now let's take a look RSI. So RSI at this point is at 65, slightly higher than yesterday, but still some room to go further up as RSI is not overbought at this point. Now let's take a look Bollinger Bands. You see Bollinger Bands on your screen, the upper band and the lower band, and also the 20-day moving average, that is the blue line, and also Nvidia stock chart. So as of this point, you see that the upper band and the lower band continues to go up. So this means that, 20-day moving average continues to go up. And also you notice that Nvidia stock chart is touching the upper band. So this tells that there was strong momentum since last few days on Nvidia. So here also you see that Nvidia stock chart even breaking the upper band. Since this is touching the upper band and is trying to go further up, so there is a chance that Nvidia might take a little correction tomorrow. Now let's take a look Fibonacci levels. You see Fibonacci levels on your screen starting from 0% to 100%. My highest point is 129.62 and the lowest point is 93.87. As of this point, you see that Nvidia is touching the all-time high, and after that, the next level of support is 121.18. And after that, the next level of support is 115.96. Looking at the Fibonacci levels at this point, it's hard to tell what's going to happen tomorrow and Monday. Now let's take a look news regarding Nvidia. You see news regarding Nvidia on the left side of your screen. The very top one, you see that Nasdaq 100 and S&P 500 are also making record highs. So overall market is showing a positive behavior after CPI and Mr. Powell's speech, as I expected yesterday. The next one is regarding Broadcom. As we noted yesterday, that Broadcom was able to beat the earnings and also they announced the stock split. So Broadcom stocks went up about 13% today, and good for those who bought Broadcom before the earnings. So now this says that Nvidia shares are trading higher on continued momentum. So kind of same thing what I said yesterday, that Nvidia showing a strong momentum based on the technical chart. Now, this one is interesting that compares the AI driven strength in the stock market with the dot com in 2000. So they're trying to say that it might be a bubble, right? But I don't think so because the continued momentum is supported by strong earnings, and also we are moving towards expansion economy because Fed will start cutting the rates and you will see more stock surge when the rate cut it starts happening. So now this news regarding PPI, producer price index, that says extremely positive sentiment on lower PPI. Now let's take a look what was the PPI data as of today. The PPI data got released this morning. And the good thing is the PPI data also came lower than the forecast, 2.2% versus forecast 2.5%. That's also good news for the market. That says that based on the PPI, the inflation numbers are going down. And same behavior we notice regarding core PPI. Let's take a look. So the core PPI also came lower than the forecast, 2.3% versus forecast 2.4%. So after about 5 months, we start seeing inflation going down. Now let's take a look other AI stocks. On your screen, you see that the highest positive change is an SMCI, that is 12.44%, and after hours continues to go up. So tomorrow also I think that SMCI will have a good day. And also the second one, that is Avago or Broadcom. that is up about 12.27%. And after that is Nvidia 3.52%, and Apple 0.55%, and Microsoft 0.12%. But AMD, SoundHound, Amazon, and Palantir all showed negative closing today. But it doesn't mean that this is the downtrend for these stocks. This happened because there was some correction due on these stocks. Remember, over the weekend I showed you this file that says that the maximum Nvidia stock price for this quarter I'm expecting is 139.81. But now, Nvidia is moving faster than I expected. Then probably I have to revise my min-max target for Nvidia next week. The reason for faster than expected Nvidia stock price movement is the CPI data or the inflation data that started showing some downward trend. I guess that's all about Nvidia and SMCI for today. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more tomorrow. Take care.